Alright, timestamp is September 19th, 2025. Yeah, it's almost 4 a.m. Um, weird. My camera looked kind of smudgy almost. That'll do. That'll do. Go. So, I gotta walk the acorn here in a sec. It's pretty much where we are on the stool top. Looking good. I'm going to be starting to stain that here very soon. I still need to do... I gotta scrape that. But you can see there was some of the... I put some of the stuff on there. So I've mostly got it. Yeah, we're going to go. That way. Why don't I go first? That was my knee going, what are you doing? Okay. Got some new debris out here. Ow. Okay, I made it out of one eye. You wouldn't think that would be a landmark. And the dogs next door start going nuts. Been dealing with. I got up probably about 20 minutes ago. And I've been dealing with like a panic attack thing. No reason. You know, just the thing to do. Yep. Had a mostly good day with my girl yesterday. She had a doctor's appointment in the morning. She's not like terminal. It's not like, 6 months delivered, anything like that, but we're getting older. So some of the news she got wasn't exactly like, all right, cool, But we're not 16, we're not 20, we're not even 30, so we're both 54. So, eBay business has been brisk. This is good. Full disclosure, I've been doing some therapy shopping, but getting stuff that I actually have been wanting to get and or getting good prices on it. So, and we went to Walmart because there was some grocery stuff we needed to pick up, and my girl wanted to go to the doll aisle. But as I told the guy at the checkout, who was an adorable older queen, he was like, wow, there's a lot of toys here. And I let him know that she had made honor roll, so she was getting some rewards. He got a good laugh out of it. There were some, she likes the Monster High, obviously. But she also really likes the, I think it's Naturalista. And there's a couple other lines that are really similar. And it's most of the dolls are like, they're ethnic dolls. They're Latino, black, what have you. My girl grew up on the South St. Pete area, where I'm going in, Acorn. She and her brother were kind of the only white kids for blocks. Now that may sound, well, I don't know how it sounds, but there we go. Nice of you to join us. Appreciate that. One of the reasons. That's not one of the reasons I love her, but it's a major selling point in that my girl is incredibly. See, I got that like panicky thing going on. Sit down. Sit down. Have you forgotten the rules? Sit. There you go. But he's my daddy voice. Okay. So, I'm guessing this is panic attack and not emphysema. Just because I feel the tingly and I don't know if there's a reason for any of it. But, my wife and I both grew up in an environment that was more accepting of other cultures. You know, people ask me to describe my friend group, and I tell them that it looks like a UN summit sharing a bowl of Skittles. I'm not kidding. We don't get out much because our lives are rather complicated right now. But if we were to get out, if we were to go on a double date, our best friend couple are an incredibly charming and talented and smart black couple that we've known for years. He was actually my employee many years ago, and almost 30 years ago. And through the course of him working for me and us working together, because I had 20 people under me, probably just a few years older than him, but I saw a young man with incredible potential, and he said that I mentored him, but I just think I made a friend, guided him, you know, so I had a couple years experience on him, but he's turned into a great man. Got a couple of great kids. Our kids have played with his kids. They are family, and also family friends, you know. And his dad died recently. He was a career Marine sergeant, retired. Good man. Saw him at many family get-togethers and birthday parties for the kids, and he's a good man. One of my other best friends and I need to call him. I need to talk to him. I haven't talked to him in way too long. Older Jewish guy. Any word? Our household is the full Creole box, man. And I can't see myself hooking up with a girl who didn't have that kind of open perspective on the world. You know, one of my wife's best friends is a incredibly cool Puerto Rican girl who shares her love for K-dramas and C-dramas, and she will come over every now and then. They will watch K-dramas and C-dramas and have a tea party. Just one of the things they do. But yeah, yeah. Not even how I got on this subject. No, we're supporting some Sylvester today, and what is this? Oh, going through my coffee shelf, I realized that on a fundamental level, something was horribly wrong. I didn't have any donut shop coffee, like a donut shop blend. So when we were at Aldi the other day, I picked up their house brand. It's like Barismo or something like that. Because anything you get at Aldi is typically going to be pretty cool. Some of their stuff, they follow more the European food standards, which are typically better than what we do here. And their products are just usually that 10 or 20% better than what you'll normally get elsewhere. So sometimes more than that. But yeah, I didn't have any donut shop coffee, so I picked up the bag there. It's like $6. It's gone up a little bit. I'm noticing a lot of prices going up. 20 cents, $1. Brace for impact, kids. The economy's got issues right now, and some of the policies that are in place are not going to help that. I've been getting in some of my eBay stuff. So I'm going to open a couple of them. Got in like 4 packages yesterday, and I think like 2 the day before. I've just been running around doing stupid stuff and hanging out with my girl. So I hadn't really had a chance to stop and open them. I did open one with my girl yesterday, because I knew what it was. I'd gotten a mixed lot of Doorables. It was like 20 Doorables. I got it for like $15. It's like 10 plus 5 shipping. But I knew there were a couple in there that she was going to want. So I was like, you know what? I know what this is. Let's open this together. Like there was a Miguel in there from Coco. I knew she was going to want that. But, I mean, there were quite a few in there that I wanted, but there were at least 3 or 4 that I knew that she was going to actively want. Do I not know how box works? I thought I understood box. I think this was packaged up with packing tape and possibly a little super glue. Yeah, I'm actually not crazy on that. This thing got glued together a little bit. I wonder if you had to make the box. Because, you know, you can take cardboard and make your own boxes sometimes. I'm wondering if you had to do that. What in the hell? I have to break out a Sawzall here in a minute. Oh, okay. Okay. Cool. I think there may have been better ways to ship that, but nothing broken, just really taking up a lot of space. Okay, so I'm not really doing the vehicles so much. The Adorables vehicles. I guess they wanted to kind of give you the almost I just opened it feeling. Maybe that's what they were going for. Okay, cool. The booklets. I don't have any of the booklets because I've been buying them all loose. There were a couple of things I wanted to get before I basically, called it quits on it. I'll show you. One of them especially. And if you know me, you'll understand. So, from a Pixar standpoint, my favorite is actually The Incredibles. Okay? But I'm a huge fan of the Toy Story series. Like, Coolidge. Love Toy Story. And one of the things about the original Toy Story, Joss Whedon, love him, hate him. He gave us Buffy, Firefly, he was one of the co-writers for the original Toy Story. And he's got a bent way of looking at things, which I'm a huge Douglas Adams fan. I enjoy bent ways of looking at things. Just looking at the universe a little bit sideways. The bit in Toy Story with the claw machine is still one of the funniest and most clever things I think I've ever seen. Just because the idea that essentially a cult, a societal religion, a philosophy, a belief system sprung up in this claw machine based on the claw. He is our master. He decides who's, that screams like a Joss Whedon concept. You got this little society that has their entire thought pattern has evolved around the idea that the claw comes down and grabs. To me, it's just very Joss Whedon, and it makes me laugh my ass off. It just does. It's like Life of Brian when they think they need to gather shoes. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Because that's people. We do that. So as a result, and because I'm a sci-fi nerd, I love those little green squeaky aliens. Absolutely love them. At one point, when Toy Story first came out, I had toys of that thing everywhere, or of them, because it's a colony, pretty much. So, when I saw that they had done... It's a silver one, it can go away. Because with the Let's Go vehicles, like this one I got for my girl, she didn't want the vehicles before, but getting her the Mulan that goes with the vehicle, she may be like, okay, now I will take that off your hands. So this had him, because the lot that I got before was just like 10 vehicles. It didn't have any of the figures, because they come with the figure that matches up with the vehicle, as long as everything went right at the factory. So I expect somewhere people got, mixed and matched character vehicles and are probably like, man, this isn't right. So I got her the Mulan, and she still may go, I don't care. I still don't care. She'll probably take the Mulan figure, though, because I know her. But this had the Mickey Roadster in it. This is the mixed lot that I got on eBay with a little Mickey race car driver, which it's cool. It's cool. I have fond memories of this concept for the dumbest reason. So I stocked at Dollar Tree quite a bit, manager and all that. All in all, that's actually, other than running my own place, I've spent more time working for that company than any other company in my life. Thought about that the other day. I gave Dollar Tree probably about 6.5 years of my life. I've done a lot of like 4 and 5 year stints at companies. That's actually the one other than my own shop, which was about 9 years. Yeah. And I mean freelancing, because I've done that my whole life. But the main reason I wanted this, so I was looking at a lot of different mixed lots on eBay, you know, that whole, what all did you make? What all is out there? And when I saw this, I went, okay, I simply have to have one of these. It's a Pizza Planet car. It says prize on the back, which to me is just funny. But you can tell the Pizza Planet logo on the sides. And, of course, yes, the figure that goes with it, of course. Got the racing goggles on and all that. So, yeah. Yeah. I saw this, and Marcus Wolfgang immediately went, oh, but I have to have one of those before I go. I have to have one of those. But the Mickey Mouse Roadster at Dollar Tree for the past 10 years, it seems. We consistently get in like the coloring books and in the toys. And I think the series is like Mickey Mouse Roadsters or Mickey Mouse Roadster. And it's just random things, coloring books, some of the like educational books. And it's Mickey Mouse themed, yellow Roadster, sports car, like race car. So that being in here, I'm like, for me, it's almost nostalgic because I was around it with Dollar Tree for so many years, stocking in toys and stationery. I'm like, huh, there's no place like home. So yeah, and I'm pro Mickey Mouse. I don't have a problem with him, you know. Of the Fab 5 or 6 or whatever, you know. I love the dogs. I love Mickey, you know. I'm a dude. I've never necessarily been a Minnie Mouse fan. And Daisy, she's a little much sometimes. She's a little much sometimes. Just calm it down, duck. You know. Yeah. But yeah, no, the Pizza Planet squeaky alien, I was just like, I must own one of those. That is so great. I don't even know where it's going to go yet, but oh my god, that's so fantastic. I have to have that. So I don't plan on necessarily going out of my way to get more of the vehicles. They're pretty cool. They do remind me of like a Fisher-Price or like a Little Tikes in the construction. They're pretty decent for like a $2-3 like little kid toy. Not bad. Not bad at all, actually. I've seen hella worse. From a toy review standpoint, these are pretty good. These are pretty good. And I am very Mr. Megorium-like in that respect. I don't really see any huge safety issues. I don't see any small things that are going to break off and get choked on. It's nice and chunky. Would probably fit in small hands really well. Wheels seem to move pretty well. No real friction or obstructions there. Yeah, no, it's a pretty, the paint's not bad on it. It's not flamboyant or crazy, but it's also not done horribly. And they kept, this is very KISS. This is very keep it simple, stupid. Which, there's not a problem with that. Keep it simple, stupid. It's not bad. I'm a German kid, German engineering. German engineering works because it uses basic principles. Because basic principles work. But yeah, no, the mold on them, the paint, it's nice work. It's nice work. But, so I'm happy about that. I got my Pizza Planet car with my squeaky alien. Very happy about that. And the reason for that is because I'm 12. Oh, please. Actually, I'm going to probably call the video there, and I'll just, restart, do another one. I don't want to do too long videos, because I think people are like, that's 30 minutes, I can't do that. So, we'll cut this one here. I still have to put those doorbells away, because I got a big old mix lot. Boo! Two of the ones that really, really make me happy is, because y'all know I like frogs. Got a Prince Naveen, which, twofold here. Number one, he's a frog. Number two, he's a barred prince. When you really break it down, this Disney prince is a bard. You gotta support that. And the dude can play. Anyway, and the other thing that made me incredibly happy, because I'm a huge Muppet freak, Kermit and Fozzie are kind of my guys. They're just the perfect, best friend pair. I love those two. But, I love them all. Dr. Bunsen Honeydew. So happy. I'm very pleased. I know everybody's like, oh, Beaker. I like Bunsen. I like Dr. Honeydew. But he's like the Ed Wood of science. The worst ideas possible, but full-throated ambition. So I got Dr. Bunsen Honeydew. I'm going to call this one. I'll take a minute. I may scrape that stool and restart and do a couple more openings. So, yeah. Make it a great day.